live stream, it still says that Debbie Dillon says that the calendar says
that
sex
goes
at
away.
midnight on the calendar. Does it go away? Okay. I'm going to hit record over
Jessica
here.
said that? Is that how you knew?
Yeah, she says that. On the live stream, it says Deborah Dillon says the calendar says sex at midnight on the
good.
calendar. I think it's funny. Where's my show notes? There they are. Hey, y'all, I'm Brian.
And I'm Joey.
Welcome to the Maryland Fishing Line, episode 56. Oh, we're giving a little salute to people now? I like that.
Marlin style.
I like that. Today is Tuesday, August 3rd, 2021. Do you like the way I say Tuesday?
That's the day Stuart's father left.
Tuesday. Wait, what?
Remember Mad TV with Stuart?
No, I don't remember that. No,
Stuart
see,
the
Mad
Dog
TV was not part of my
Stuart was Mad TV, right?
work. I don't know.
Stuart's father left on a Tuesday.
What are you drinking over there? What have you got going on?
I'm double fisting. I still have a little bit of Baltimore sour.
So we had that. That was really good. It's not a Baltimore sour. It's the Beemore sour.
Oh, so it's could be the
Beemore
Biltmore.
sour, which is a sour ale with blackberry
From
and
Baltimore.
raspberry. And it's actually Oliver Brewing Company. It's actually really very
I love
good.
it.
It is very good. Where did you find this?
The
We're here
liquor
to talk-
store, Mike's.
We're here to talk about fishing, but
I
we're
got
going
over
to
at
talk
Mike's.
about beer first because it's our podcast. And what does that mean, Joey?
We can do what we want.
Whatever we want.
You know, I go to Protocol because I get close, but man, they're like, they have alcohol.
Porticol's right there at the West
Yeah,
Marine.
it's right here, but there's it does not have the same service as Mike's.
Okay, dude, but now that you're not all the way down with the old shop,
Oh yeah, I'm further this way.
you're further this way.
I've been going to
so-
that one, like I call it like the takeout. It's next to the Dynasty. It's a, you go there because you want quick beer.
We've never called that Dynasty, but it like automatically
It is Dynasty.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
good,
I
but
like it.
that
you Dynasty.
that liquor store at the end of the strip, the opposite side of my new store.
Uh-huh,
Just walk down there. And, anyway, no, my dad got me this. It's Jefferson's Ocean Aged at Sea. It's a bourbon whiskey, very small batch.
Nice.
So
Oh, I like the bottle.
I was supposed to. I never had any last week. He brought it over. I forgot what night. I just wasn't really drinking alcohol last week,
Yeah.
and then Sunday I told him I was like, "Oh, I'll have some on Sunday."
Well, it's because I wasn't around. I think I drive you to drink.
Probably.
Okay. I was joking.
Sunday just went by really quick, and Tuesday night just figured I haven't actually tried it yet.
There we go.
It smells delicious.
Do you want to talk about fishing?
Yeah, a little. I've actually
wanna?
fished a couple times since we've talked
Let's
last.
talk a little bit about it. So what's going on? There's fish in the water, and they're everywhere, and there's all different kinds, and you take baits and you catch them. Cobia, live eels, and chum slicks, the middle grounds and the target ship. Not a lot changes this time of the year. I feel like it's like the
Well,
same.
you can catch stripers again.
Yeah. Well, I got that in here. What's next?
Chipmunks are caught on topwater. The way my mind, I'm really bad with reading, and my dyslexia with numbers sucks. But for some reason, I just saw chipmunks when I saw chum slicks. The Spanish mackerel, they're out there. There actually been Spanish mackerel in the creek.
Really?
You just never think about it, you know.
Wow,
If you see them in the little schools, reel as fast as you can, pretty much, or get a high ratio reel.
Yep.
The rockfish closure is open. The
No,
closure is over.
closure's
Rockfish is
over.
open.
Yeah.
I can't read that.
But remember, Potomac River's closed until August 20th.
oh, I didn't know about that.
Yep.
I knew about that, but never.
Potomac River is still closed. Well, it's not it's not where we fish.
No, but I do want to go down to Buzz's again, like we did last year.
Oh yeah, I'd like that.
Now that my dad has a Titan and not a Bonafide. Because the time I took my dad down there was windy
Paddle
and
one way and then
it was
paddle the
miserable. Yeah, it was a lot of work.
Oh, speaking of which, I think the rudder, the steering handle on my big Titan is bye. Like
Oh,
it
yeah?
did on the other one. I think putting that the rudder upgrade on
Yeah,
there.
but I've had that rudder on my Titan this whole time.
What it is?
I don't know what you
gotta
do with
check it
boats.
out. I don't know. Whatever. Spot and white perch bites are both strong, and for me, crabs are remaining kind of hit or miss. I don't know what's going on.
I've been hearing that all over.
Yeah, it's like you'll get a good run of them, and then all of a sudden, they're just not there. So
Steve over here was telling me possibly some otters and stuff have been eating the bait.
really,
Yeah.
Well, they had the dolphins eating the rockfish. The dolphins. Nobody told the dolphins that the rockfish were on a closure. I mean, freaking dolphins.
I know.
Aren't they supposed to be smart enough to go, oh, respect the closure? And they never catch and release. Little bastards. They don't care how big those rockfish are. They never catch and release. The mortality rate is very high with dolphins.
Yeah. Let's see. Spot and white perch.
I already did that.
Yeah, anyway, I've been drinking. Where are we? Summer patterns for largemouth. I actually haven't even thought about largemouth. Early in the shallows, early in the morning in the shallows, go deep and slow during the daytime, not the dark time. But
The
and
late
the
time.
bass this time of year where you go earlier or late, you don't go all day.
No.
Unless you're Charles and you're doing really well in tournaments. And the snakeheads are on, obviously.
Yeah. Hey,
Always.
the White Marlin Open started yesterday.
I did 444 boats, including the Michael Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
He's a big marlin guy.
Oh, yeah.
He's got
yeah.
a beautiful boat.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's it's not.
Have you
the
watched
nicest
any of the
boat.
weigh-ins yet?
No.
I just trying to get back into the swing of things.
I always thought it'd be cool to go take pictures, but same time,
Yeah, but
nah. I'll watch it.
yeah, nah. I mean, if you had a role in it, it would actually be kind of cool to hang out there. But it's just like everything. I'm sure that if you're there all day, it's like, oh god, this sucks.
I would like to see Michael Jordan, win that.
Oh, that would be awesome.
And then donate to him. He needs a bigger boat.
How big's his boat? Do you know?
Let's see, Michael.
Are you going to look that up? Why don't you look that up? That'd be a good thing to do in the podcast.
Already done.
How big is it? What's his boat? Robert, while Joey's looking that up, I'm going to say hello because Robert said, "What up, guys?" I think he may be our only live stream viewer. It's weird when you go to.
Ooh, I'm sorry. I was going to say, sorry, go to Robert.
Go ahead.
Talk about Robert. I
Oh,
was
no.
going to say, if you know what like a 93 Viking is, that
Yeah.
boat?
Yeah.
It's freaking beautiful. Have you ever seen one of those in person?
No, I don't think so.
We saw like 3 of, maybe at least, we saw 2 the last trip I was down in Swansboro, or Wilmington there on a topsail in the intercoastal. Oh my God.
Did you just call Michael Jordan for not having enough boat, and that's what he rolls?
He rolls an 84 Viking, but it's not the 93.
Yeah, so he could actually step up his game.
It's an $8 million boat.
Yeah, so he could, but he could still step up his game, right?
He could, yeah.
Yeah, I
There's
mean,
always
come
more to
on,
be had.
be like Mike, step up your game. Come on, what are you doing over
I mean,
there?
he has done well in some tournaments. Michael Jordan took $8 million.
Hey, your dad wants to know what you think of the bourbon.
I was gonna say the bourbon's great. It's smooth. It smells great.
Got Phil in the house.
I like
Dr.
it.
Phil.
I'm gonna-
Dr. Phil
Put
is
a little bit
here.
more in.
Yeah, it's like for some reason the Facebook is not connecting, and we've got 6 people watching on the YouTube live stream, which is awesome. That's cool. It is what it is. When we're not doing this every week, it's going to be.
Maybe
like
we should
hit
have
or
Michael
miss.
Jordan on here. We'll get a few more.
I turned him away. He called in earlier and he said, "I'd really love to be on the Maryland fishing
Like,
line."
Sorry,
I said-
Michael, you don't have a 93 Vikings.
Okay, Joe, did you go
You can't
fishing?
sit here.
Did you go fishing this week? Tell
Yeah,
us about
not on
your
my 93
fishing.
Viking. On one of my 12-foot native Titan.
Well, actually, if you take his 84 and then add your 12-foot Titan,
If we line
See?
up all yours, we could get close to it. Yeah.
that's not funny.
No, I fished last week for I couldn't leave. I just everything kept holding me up. I got like an hour in.
Hey, an hour is better than no hour.
I caught a lot of croaker and spot or
Did you
perch.
really? Really?
Obviously, rockfish was closed down. I was fishing for speckled trout, but man, the ospreys. Nobody was talking about them. They were not this bad last year with their nests and stuff.
And you're scared of them. I know.
I'm scared,
I
but
get
they
it.
weren't around super territorial this late. So I did fish a couple spots. I did caught the perch for fun. I did catch a couple stripers on accident. Not on accident. Just
It's
I
gonna
don't know
happen.
what's in the water, and they bite, and then you're done.
Nobody told them the
but
closure either.
The croaker bite was great, and
That's
little
wild.
like Mr. Twister tails and little.
How big were the croaker?
They weren't the big ones, but they were.
Yeah, but I mean
they
they're
were decent.
croaker.
Yeah.
So you got to catch.
Caught a lot
The
of
little
them.
ones have got to come back so that the big ones will come back. So that's good. That's good to hear they're croaker. We caught a few down in the creek last year, down in your creek.
Yeah.
I remember catching a few this time. of year.
And then last night I went out. I got some time, put off some work, finished up some work, and went out around like 6:30.
Mm-hmm.
And right across, right when I got out, I was catching some nice 19, 20-inch striper.
Nice.
They're actually breaking the surface and stuff. And then that was on some little paddle tails. I threw, caught some more and some clouders on the fly, some little hollow flies I tied, and then right before it got dark, and I was doing that off and on. I don't know.
So you was on the fly too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I threw one of the bomber topwater plugs and caught a couple on topwater right before it got dark last night, which was great.
Cool.
But I mean, last night was it was a little windy out last night.
I don't remember.
There's so many perch just breaking the surface last night. It was annoying. And then
It always gets your attention.
they do, and you're like,
it's like,
whoa,
yeah, whoa,
was
whoa.
that big enough to be, a striper or something?
You know when they're stripers feeding because it's almost like they come out of the water.
Oh, I know, but
whoosh,
like,
whoosh, whoosh,
but
whoosh.
you hear enough of it, like you get a lot of them, and sometimes you're like, well, what was it? You turn around, so it's annoying. But I switched up, especially because I'm trying to find redfish. I'm not gonna go hardcore all fly rod yet. I think it's a little tiring.
Have you
Scouting with the?
Have you heard of any redfish in the creek?
I've heard like my neighbor Steve said when he goes out perch fishing, he'll catch one or two every trip, like 8-10 inches.
So nothing of any size.
Not of any size yet. But
Well, maybe last year was just a weird anomaly.
No, I think we'll get them.
Think
I want to
so?
go to St. Jerome's or something.
Okay.
And
Well, you saw that Sean caught one the other day. It was
yeah,
22.
it's like that was big.
Yeah.
That's about it for me. I did clean up my stuff. Finally,
Yeah.
my boat was disgusting.
Yeah. Actually, I hosed my boat down today for the first time. Well, I've been gone a week.
Mm-hmm.
I went out and fished today, and like you were talking about, I mean, they were breaking fish everywhere. And
Yeah,
that
it was weird for a second. Well, it's really cool out. It's throwing them off.
Well, the water temperatures, I mean,
It was 82 here.
it was 79 in the creek. I mean, that's perfect. Remember last year they had the closure in the first 2 weeks in August.
Mm-hmm.
They really this is the perfect timing, in my opinion, at least for where I am, for the closure this year. Because water temperatures last 2 weeks in July were shooting high 80s, low 90s. And now low 70s. And since water temperature has such a big deal to do with catch and release mortality, that I think is huge. It's just really well timed. I caught a couple dozen fish today. I think 24, 25 fish, rockfish. And I only picked up a couple of them trolling. Everything else was the birds. I was watching working birds and the fish, and we were talking about this earlier. Most times when you catch a school of working fish and they're working bait, if you don't get there, and if you get there, you'll catch maybe one fish, and then they move on and they're gone. Mm-hmm. These fish today were just hanging out. They would break water, the birds would give them away, and I could sit there for 15 or 20 minutes and pull fish out of that school of fish, just over and over and over again, even though they weren't breaking water anymore.
Look at Michael Jordan's. Yeah.
So let me see that. Oh, good Lord. I mean, wow. I don't know. Somebody else is doing everything for you, though, right? But that's okay.
Not necessarily. I mean, you do have a crew.
A crew and a captain, and
You do have like a
mates
$10,000 gas bill, like at least.
it was exciting today to be back on the water after such a long closure. Of my 24, 25 fish today, I want to say 3 or 4 of them were probably close or right at keeper size.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of them were just straight up schoolies. And I didn't measure fish. I wasn't thinking about harvesting any fish today, so I did not even put them on a board. I took a picture and got them back in the water, and off they went.
So
yeah,
I'm not taking away your thunder. So
Yeah, it's
an
okay.
82 convertible, 82 Viking, 3,300 gallons of fuel.
how
So-
much?
3,395. 33. So say the typical gas at a pump is $3 right now, which might be $3.50 on the dock.
Yeah.
So let's say times by 350 is $11,882.
You could buy a lot of Titans for that, eh?
Just a fuel.
So I don't know. Hey, I want to share one little piece of news. I applied several
work
months
for me?
ago. No, I applied several months ago to. There were openings on the Maryland Department of Natural Resources under the Sport Fisheries Advisory Committee. They have a black bass management committee, and I applied. I saw they had some openings. I feel I've always felt this way. You know this about me. If you got a passion, you need to give back. So I put my name in the
You want to work at my shop?
no, put my name in the hat, and I actually got appointed. So I'm excited to be a part of that. See what's going on. and do what you can to preserve a resource. It's the black bass is up against largemouth bass, or up against some pretty heavy
Not
hitters.
black sea bass.
No, it's
That's a whole other.
they're up against some pretty heavy hitters with the snakehead. So let's see how that goes. So I did shoot some video today, so I'll have a new video will drop in a couple of days. That's about it with me too. I mean, it's just good to be back on the water after that long closure. It felt like the closure just went on and on and on and on and on forever.
Yeah.
So it's exciting to get back on the drum beat of catching some fish. Everything today, white paddle tails, nothing else. And I think I probably could have thrown some topwater and probably could have actually.
You had the cloud.
Okay.
You had cloud cover today, right?
Yeah, had cloud cover. It's perfect. It's perfect.
Yeah.
A beautiful day. Absolutely gorgeous day.
Gorgeous.
Perfect day to be on the water.
Gorgeous.
So we're not actually. So if anybody's in the live stream, we're not really able to monitor the live stream chat too well.
Yeah, we are. Michael's here.
You are.
What
Oh,
up,
you
Michael?
are. You're able to keep up with it. Okay. Well,
It's-
good,
I'm
good.
on the YouTube page. I'm not on Restream.
Okay. Cool. You want to do some this or that's?
Yeah. Well, there was something else. Oh, I would say. I don't know what I was saying. No, I wish.
I thought you were getting the new.
Oh, I mean,
Or were you joking?
half of the way. I'm not.
You could keep all. You could be like me and keep your boat.
Oh God, no. no. You have too many boats. No, I'm gonna order like 5 of those things. Big Adventures. Native bonafide.
So what everybody knows what we're talking about. We were talking about the P127, right?
Yeah, the
It's the
bonafide.
bonafide
Which
pedal
I
drive.
have not seen it, but I feel like is the ultimate, not the Native Ultimate, which
Mm-hmm.
was a boat. I don't know. I just feel like it's a badass propel boat. The Bonafide waited it out and figured out stuff that the Native learned and everyone learned. And
Can I ask you a question that might seem like I don't want to put you on the spot?
Yeah.
So if you just say I don't want to answer that, don't answer it.
I wouldn't take it over to Hobie.
Because it's basically the same drive.
Oh, it's a
okay.
701 drive. Yeah.
Okay. So the drives off the table, they're exactly the same.
Yeah.
If you were to look at the finish quality between some of the things that I've been dealing with, the finish quality of the Native
Oh, a
Titans
COVID boat?
versus versus
That's what
the
everyone's calling them.
finish quality of the Bonafides. Where are we at?
That's tough. I
I
really
don't want to put you on the spot.
I really never had any Native issues before.
So I've had my fair share.
I feel like
and nothing
maybe a
major.
batch. Nothing major from anyone. Mine was the major issue.
Yeah, yeah,
And they gave me a new hull.
yeah.
I actually need to check. I had to fill out a warranty card for your boat. And that's been a while
Oh, that's right. That's right.
for that one because I think the other boats are fine. I don't know, but none of the Bonafides we've had
Yeah.
or none of the Bonafides we've never had any. But it's also a very minimal boat. Like there's no moving parts.
Okay.
You start adding all this stuff.
Okay. Well, I mean, I've had weird little problems like seat adjustments.
Yeah.
And
Well, don't need a seat.
just take
Don't
the seat
adjust
out.
your seat. Yeah.
Don't adjust that seat.
No,
Don't move that seat around.
I don't know.
Okay, I don't.
The
I'll let go.
Bonafides we've had have been solid.
Yeah.
They're made in the same plant now, though. I mean, it's hard to.
I know, but it's a different. The engineering's different.
Yeah.
They've got
I don't know. I
different
want that P127.
styles.
I would
So-
like. I mean, I'm not getting rid of Titan, but I would like to try.
Oh, so you're going to get 2 boats.
I'm going to get like 5 of them. So I have to do my preseason like this
Yeah.
week.
And this
Which
for
I
next
won't
year.
get the boat.
This
still.
is for next year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll probably get a handful in November. The rest of them I'll hold delivery until.
It'd be nice if you got one of those
Oh, yeah.
P127s. That'd
I'm
be
going
pretty
to get.
cool. Let's
Those,
see that boat.
I'm going to bring in some of the RS 117s, like our most popular boat for fishing. We sell, and then one of those. Just keep it in the shop.
We need to elevate our status, Joey.
Yeah.
We need to get to that point where people are all these companies when they launch something new.
You want to be Chad Hoover?
Yeah, they're like, no, I don't want to be Chad Hoover. I just want to be at that status because they're all over the place.
Oh,
Like, oh, look at I'm on the new P127. It's like all the
I'm
videos.
a dealer, and I never even got that.
All the
Or
videos come out
Falcon.
on the same day.
They never even offered us as a dealer like the Falcons that came out.
See, we need to elevate our game.
We'll just start our own company.
That's a good idea, but I just want to elevate my game. I want to
You're
try.
the YouTuber.
I want to try product before
I don't.
any average anybody else could try it. I just want to be that
I
impotent.
just want a P127. Did you see the rudder on that thing?
No,
Oh my, that is.
it's really long, isn't it?
No, it's up under the boat, and it's kind of like it reminds me of the Hobie design.
Well, I'm going to tell you the Titans, the where the rudder sits on the Titans it's probably like, hey, what's the worst thing we could do with rudder placement? Let's do that. Let's just go do
I
that.
don't have the rudder issues like you do.
I don't know.
Now, my only rudder issue is my bolt is stuck in the rudder, and I couldn't loosen
Oh
the rudder.
no.
Like, I'll deal with this later in the off season. I didn't do any of my kayak modifications this year. I talked all about last
You
year.
talked so much about like
Yeah, I got
lighting
busy.
and all that stuff.
My store burned down.
Well, yeah. COVID. And now Delta. First coronavirus, so poor Corona beer took and now Delta Airlines is getting the hammer over all of it. So, hey, you want to do this or that? This or that? This or that?
Yeah.
This or that? Joey?
Real quick.
Yeah.
Probably we might do a grand opening in October, late September, Michael.
Oh,
No,
shop
like
grand
grand,
opening.
yeah, grand opening when we're ready.
Casey wants an unboxing video for a new kayak. They don't come in boxes; they come in bags. So
I'll open my trailer. I'll throw them all in the trailer and
unbag and put a big box.
Yeah.
Make
It's a box trailer.
They come in plastic bags. So,
Yeah.
Joey, would you rather have a landing net a little too big or a landing net a little too small?
Oh, a little too big all day.
All day.
My net is way too big for my.
If you
everyday.
notice, I've struggled coming up with this or that's tonight. So
Well, you also have a little net. You have a little net.
I do have a little
I
net.
love that rhino net I have.
So I'm getting ready to do a video. I actually got one of the new, not new, but I got one of the big round Promars, the floating Promar.
I don't know what the hell that is. Is that like
It's
Greg Blanchard?
Greg Blanchard. Greg
Oh.
Blanchard, and he's got the
Sorry, I
hack.
didn't know I was in the company of a.
The hack,
guy.
the hack where he put the big long piece of PVC on the end of it, and there's like, so nobody's ever done a how-to video on that. So I got all the pieces.
Oh, is this how you're getting your foot in the door?
And I'm gonna do.
You go from net to kayak overnight.
Yes, I'm gonna do a how-to video on how to modify that floating Promar.
That's how you should specialize.
And I
yourself.
got nice wind grip. I got some wind grip tape to go on the handle. So
I got parachute cords.
I'm gonna actually do a thing with that.
Do you think that wind grip stuff gets slimy and gross?
Probably. I don't know. It looks really cool though. It's the blue and gray and white. It looks
Here's
super cool.
Some stuff you should shoot for. Most people
Sure,
obviously
sure,
want the
sure,
kayaks.
sure.
You should be like the net guy.
I'll be the net guy. Everybody will send me nets.
Yeah.
Because you do have to actually be able to catch fish to be the net guy.
Yeah.
Because you could be the kayak guy and you don't even have to really catch fish.
Yeah.
Because you just go out around on a kayak.
Yeah. I'm gonna call you the net guy.
You got to be the net.
You're
gonna
not
be
that
the net
guy, pal.
If you're going to be the net guy, then
Yeah.
you better be able to catch the fish. Second item on this week's Joey, this or that, beer or seltzer?
Like alcoholic seltzer?
Yeah. Well, duh.
Well, you
Oh, they
didn't
make other
specify.
kinds?
Well, they make regular seltzer,
I
like
know.
bubbly.
What are you at? Where you at?
Oh. I don't know. That seltzer I got was pretty good. But I'll probably go with the beer if I get to pick the beer.
I've been
I'm not
off.
going with this IPA crap.
I've been off the beer thing. We talked about that earlier. I've been off the beer thing, but I don't know.
I'm going to
The
go
sel-
with bourbon.
The seltzer gives me a bit of a headache.
It's a sugar.
Is
It's
that
like
what it
wine.
is?
Yeah.
It's like immediately, almost, I get like this little pow headache from the seltzer thing. So I just,
Although like that lime or like I like berry stuff obviously, but like a hot day outside, that's pretty good coming into.
So let's see. Everybody said beer except for Robert. He said seltzer, and Michael wanted us all to know that his paddle is wrapped. I know he used the Wingate, the wind grip stuff
Oh.
on his paddle. I remember we talked about that with him. So
I know my wind grip stuff on my golf clubs years ago, it would
Yeah.
like rain would ruin it.
really,
That was a while ago.
maybe it's different stuff. I don't know. This is a double up, Joey.
Hey, look, Casey, just like the peanut butter thing, like father, like daughter.
Did she say peanut butter?
Seltzer gives her headache.
Oh yeah.
You two do that weird peanut butter face thing.
Yeah. This is we did this one on the last podcast, but it was so good and it was just so much fun that I want to do it again here on this one. So it's kind of a repeat. We'll see how this works. Pickleball or pickleback or pickleless cage. Because that's a this or that or that. So pickleball, pickleback, or pickleless cage.
I'm gonna go pickleless cage.
I will go with pickleless cage as
Because
well.
I love pickleless cage.
No, we were talking earlier about how I've been enjoying picklebacks, and we just had that idea and that thought to do
peanut butter whiskey.
peanut butter whiskey pickleback.
We'll get Screwball to sponsor us.
I think because I really
You order
like
Domino's?
No, I didn't. I really, really, really like peanut butter and pickle. The combination is really good
It is
together.
good.
It is very good. So the peanut butter whiskey with the pickle shot back.
I'm still going to go Pickles Cage.
Yeah. Pickerel, not pickleback, pickerel.
Pickle.
Brendan wants to know if we should do videos on how to noodle for catfish. Then it could be the noodle guy.
Oh, jeez.
That's stupid.
People could send you nudes.
Oh, God, I missed that part. That looks like the dumbest thing in the
That's
world.
the funniest part of the joke was the nudes.
Well, it was on the next line down, and I missed it. Sorry about that. I blew the joke.
He can't read after a couple seltzers.
And they're not even alcoholic seltzers, and I just can't read them. Okay, last item on this week's This or That, Joey, and I'll tell you why I did this. Crocs or Keens? Water sandals. Keen water sandals or Crocs?
Not too keen on that idea. I've never worn Crocs.
What?
Never put them on. I swore them off.
Hey, you want to wear mine around for just a little bit?
No. Not, especially not yours. Yours is disgusting.
They probably
I thought my
are.
dog was
Well,
coming
no,
through.
they're just plastic shoes.
I guess I'll go Keens because they kind of remind me of my Chacos.
Yeah.
And then I lost my Chacos, so I'm on the hunt.
Did you see what Chris did to his foot?
That was pretty bad.
That was
He
ugly.
needs to put some shoes on.
He was
He
ugly.
needs some steel-toed boots now.
He was climbing out of this kayak. We're not laughing at you, Chris, because it's all healed up now, and you didn't get any weird skin
We're not
diseases.
laughing at you, but we're laughing at you.
He basically ripped his toe in two,
That's disgusting. It's like 6 toes.
and it was because his Crocs like slipped on the.
He didn't put them in sport mode.
That's slippery. Boat ramps are slippery, dude.
Always.
Slippery. And so I'm assuming it just kind of like he spun out but ripped his toe open on that, and I think he was off the water for like a week and a half. The doctor
Well,
told
you
him
go in the water here with an open cut, you're going to lose everything.
Yeah. So I did have to wear my Keens last week while I was doing Empire State Ride because they explicitly said in the staff welcome and orange, no Crocs. Leave your Crocs at home. And I was like, doggone, all I did was drive a truck all week, so I don't know what the big deal was, but
You've just been the bad boy and rode your Crocs.
I coulda.
So you're
But I
going
didn't.
Crocs? Because I'm going Keens.
I
But
would.
I
I
bet
would
the
go.
Crocs are easier to get rocks out of if you get them underneath. Because like Chacos and any of the strap sandals,
Yeah,
you get a rock under there and you got to like loosen the whole thing and take it off.
yeah, you got to take it off. I think the responsible answer is the Keens, but I think the comfort answer, because I kick my shoes off anyway, and it's harder to get the Keens off in the
I don't wear
boat.
flip flops in the boat. I leave mine on the shore.
You leave them on the
I don't wear shoes in the kayak.
Yeah, but that wouldn't have solved Chris's problem because his was when he was landing the boat, he was trying to like walk up the ramp. So, of course, I don't actually do that anymore now with my floating dock. I just like pedal right up to it.
With your Palomar net thing, whatever it's called. Jean Paul.
Anybody in the live stream? Casey's
Man,
trying
no one
out
gave us the right answers. Bedrocks.
Bedrocks.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
that's what Ultimate Express.
Okay.
Michael said Keens, but he brings up Under Armour shoes. And Casey also brings up another shoe, but it's not.
Waterproof Birkenstocks. That is really hippie.
That is hippie.
Wow. The baby's going to be smelling like patchouli oil. I saw Casey last night. She's getting so big.
I just cracked my computer.
Did you really?
Just a little bit. Playing with my knife.
Did you like throw the knife at the computer and break your computer? Oh, dude.
It's a little nick on the black. You'll never see it. I'll put some Sharpie on it.
I'll see it. now that I
Dang,
know
I was
it's
just
there.
talking about this dang thing.
Stop doing that. Oh, but it's held up for 6 years. It's so wonderful.
Dude, you. All right, buy one computer every 10 years or buy 10 computers once a year. It's like, yeah, Brian, I've had this computer since like 17.
I just get a new computer every couple of years.
Yeah, I know. You spend more than I do.
No, but I also get the latest and the greatest and
Nothing has changed on my Mac in the 4 years I've had it.
You got anything else? We shut this thing down.
There has been some.
We're like
changes.
10 minutes past our 20-minute target.
Oh, that's about it.
Maybe
Maybe I'll have a PP127 next time.
Joey, how can people get in touch with you if they would like to? I don't know
If
why
you
they'd
would
want
like to get in
but-
touch with me, I'm on the gram at Joey Skrisky24 or at Pack Paddle Sports. Chances are I will not respond to every question. I'm pretty bad at that.
Joey's very bad at that. I'm on Instagram at Chesapeake Angler, at
dang.
BN Rains, and at MD Kayak Outfitters. Thanks, everybody, for joining us this week, and we'll talk to you again next week.
Love you, bye.
Love you, bye.
My dad just wrote, "Where's your fidget spinner?" Because like, Jess took it to Jersey. It's in the car. So
Your
instead of-
fidget spinner just stabbed your computer.
we got it because I've been playing with my knife all the time.
Hey, thanks, everybody, over on the live stream. We appreciate y'all joining us, and we'll see you again at the beginning of next month on the live stream. But don't forget, you can listen to the podcast.
Can you?
Yeah,
You sure?
yeah. Just you have to subscribe to the podcast,
Oh.
and then you can listen to the podcast.
Michael has got paddle tails for you.
Oh, cool. Yeah, we weren't able to connect before I went to New York. So
How many
yeah,
paddle tails?
paddle tails.
Yeah, I wouldn't give away
tails.
paddle tails.
I like
You
paddle
got
tails.
the like solid 4 months of fishing coming up. You'll go through all of those.
Oh yeah, and I went through
I went to like 5 yesterday.
I went through 3 today in an hour.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna shut this thing down.
Shut it down. I gotta go to bed.